46 Roses here, and today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the first 3 episodes of Batwoman Season 1. Now, this was a video I wanted to do for a while, but you know, with everything that's been going on with the Irvers as of late, you know, with all the toxic fans, I decided it's better that I just stay back for a bit until things get at least somewhat or more okay. And so far things have been okay. You know, I have no problems with any more Arrowverse toxic fans. You do get them every once in a while, but yeah, I think me being more silent on these comics Arrowverse or Flashers has been working out. But yeah. So this is my thoughts on the first 3 episodes of Batwoman Season 1. Now, the way I'm going to do is, for one, I'm going to review an episode of one of these 3 episodes. Now I'm going to move to the next. First, I'll review episode 1, episode 2, and then episode 3. Alright, so the pilot. I thought this was a good pilot. It wasn't anything incredible. So keep that in mind. This episode was not, the pilot was not incredible, but for the most part, I thought it was a decent pilot. You know, I really like the opening where you see Kate and she's in the ice and all that, and then she gets out. I really like that kind of stuff. And you see her backstory and everything about that. Yeah, so yeah, I say the pilot was at least an enjoyable and a decent episode. On a score, on my grade, well, it definitely wasn't anything like A tier or S tier material. I'd say it would be more B tier material, so that would have been, So I might give the pilot an E or just straight B. So yeah, let's go to the second episode. Okay, now this episode was really not that good in my opinion, because this is a flashback episode. This episode technically takes place in 2017. Now, the reason I didn't like this episode that much was Kate's dad not really believing that Beth could possibly be alive. Like, before when that happened, yeah, there was a possibility that she's dead. But now, you know, in Star City, there was this guy with magical abilities, and in Central City, there was like gorillas and speedsters, and I was like, if you're living in a world like that, you could actually see a possibility of like Beth being alive. You can, you know. And I think that's something I really did not like about this episode, is that it kind of didn't really feel part of the universe. I wish we had a mention of, like, you know, maybe we had Kate's dad and Kate talk about Central City or Star City and seeing if he, and all that, and how deeply he kind of knows about it. He kind of has a feeling that because of that, you know, because of all the situations, he kind of does believe Kate and all that. And I just thought the conflict between Kate and the police was just not that a good storyline, because it didn't really have any kind of like emotion other than, oh, it's the parent and the child. Yeah, other than that, I'd say this episode was arguably the worst of the 3. On a score, I did like the fight scenes, I did like the acting, so I'm gonna say an L. Yeah. Now let's go on to episode 3. This is I believe this is the Hush episode. It's been a while since I watched these 3 episodes, so maybe it popped up in my mind. But yeah, the Hush episode. Now this right here was an incredible episode. You know, the whole, like, I think the thing is that Hush is a really, really good villain. You know, he's able to manipulate party scenes were great as well, and you just saw that um, and all that. Hush was such a good villain, and I like how this episode was the first time we saw Kate's new costume, and this was also the first time we saw Kate as Batwoman go up against Alice as, or Alice, I believe. Yeah, I don't know her supervillain name, but I assume it's Alice. Again, it's been a while since since I've been researching these kind of villains. I just started getting back into it and all that. But yeah. So far, my grade for this episode would be, I want to say a B or an A, straight up A. So yeah, I thought these 3 episodes were good. Well, the first one's good, the second one's trash, and the third one was actually really, really good. So far I would say Batwoman is a decent B tier show. It's a decent show. I wouldn't say it's Arrow. I wouldn't say it's The Flash. I wouldn't even say it's The Walking Dead. I prefer those 3 shows more. But so far, Batwoman has been at least enjoyable. But alright, those are my thoughts on Batwoman. Let me know what you thought of Batwoman down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.